growing up, I was classically trained, so I would sing opera.
Okay.
And growing up, I realized not many people really sang that form of genre. And so growing up, I didn't see that many Latinos or any people of color perform opera. And whenever I would go to performances, it was predominantly white. And I wasn't used to that because I went to a really diverse school. Growing up, I was surrounded by diversity. And so the older I got, I realized I want a better representation of culture, of diversity within the opera scene. But I realized even when I go on the major opera stages, San Francisco Opera or San Jose Opera, it's just mostly white audience members. And so at the same time when I was growing up, I love listening to R&B. I love listening to hip hop. So I was like, how can I make opera lit? How can I make it hype? So I have to first give off a big shout out to two important influencers. First off is Beyonce. She did this production of Carmen, and that's like a really big opera production. However, there wasn't really operatic elements vocally.
You talking about that movie with Makai?
You already know.
Was awful.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nah, you're not doing it right. So
that movie was bad. And it wasn't because of the songs and stuff. It was Beyonce. It was acting pretty bad.
Yeah.
I have to say it. So.
It wasn't the hottest, but it paved the road. And then the next person I'll bring up, yes, he may be controversial now, but musically, I think he's a genius, Kanye West. A lot of his performances has a lot of operatic elements. If you see his stage production, it has a lot of operatic elements. And even in some of his older songs, he would have choirs. He would have string orchestras, quartets, and they would start playing in a classical way. And I love that. And he would just start rapping and just like adding those 808 beats. And so because of those two people, they kind of inspired me to create this new genre called hip opera.
Hip opera, that's tight, man.
Yeah,
that's a lot to digest all at once, man. But that's all good. That's all good. That's all good. So, as far as music goes, do you have any albums, mixtapes, or collab albums that you put out?
Yeah, so wonderful question. So this is the first year, 2023, where I will be finally working on my very first album. I started releasing my music on November 2021. I was just releasing several singles and whatnot. However, I realized now it's time to like level up my musicianship. It's time to go on album mode. So this is the year where I'm going to go full at it.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And what you going to do? You going to mix a whole bunch of different genres, or you going to stick to one lane?
You got it. So the whole concept of it, I'm going to name this album Cluster. Cluster of different genres of music, cluster of messages, of experiences that I've been through, you know, stories that I've never shared with the world, and I'm going to put that within my music. Me being a composer, I compose everything from scratch. Whatever you hear from my music, it was from me. From the piano melodies, the synth melodies, the rhythm. That's all me. I'm a big music nerd.
Wait, hold on,
Yes.
You play instruments as well?
Of course.
See, this is why I love Bada Buddha Bay, because we just get on here and we learn about people.
Yeah.
You play instruments, you sing, so I'm almost sure you can read music.
I do. Yep. Easy.
You dance.
I'm learning. I'm aight, but we're getting better this year.
We're going to scratch
we're taking dance classes.